Hi, Claire.
Hi Colette, how are you?
I'm good, and congratulations on your new role as chair of CASI, or the Chartered Accountant Students Society of Ireland. It's quite a long title, isn't it? But
Thank you.
well done in getting that. That's great, and it's great for the office and for yourself, of course. So, do you want to talk about maybe how you came to the role and the sort of procedure and stuff like that?
Yeah. Well, I'd initially been involved in CASU, and that's the Chartered Accountants Ireland Chartered Accountant Student Society of Ulster. Sorry, and there I was involved in the activities that were going on, and the next step was to move into CASI as my term ended in November. So CASI have their AGM in February, and I then decided, you know what, why not go for it? I spoke to the past chair, and she said it was the best thing that she had ever done. So I decided likewise and just went for it.
And what sort of activities are now with your responsibility, Claire?
I have to maintain a strong working relationship with both the student societies. So there's different regions, and as well as that with Chartered Accountants Ireland themselves. I support and manage all the committee members, as well as upholding a strong communication with external parties. And I would also sit on the strategic communication committee and council representing students. So they're coming at me from all angles, but I've got it.
Sounds like lots of meetings, Claire, but I mean, it's a fantastic thing to be involved in, and you've obviously enjoyed your time in the Ulster Society Student Committee, and there's lots of really exciting events that they get up to. So you want to talk a wee bit about those?
Of course. So one of the main events is the ball. It's held annually. The last couple of years it was in the Culloden, and it was an absolute hoot. We also have quiz nights. There was pizza involved in those, as well as, let me think, we had comedy, cocktail nights, cocktail master classes, and wine tasting event. It's an up and coming event now, very soon. But the events are endless. There's some really good mental health talks put on as well, and career support too. So we're not only all about the social aspect of heading out. We do like to give it a balance and make sure that everyone's going in the right direction through their studies.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very active committee, and well done to all the members who are on that committee. What do you think the benefits are, the wider benefits of being on a committee, and would you encourage students within our office to join those committees?
Yeah, certainly, without a doubt. You're exposed to a diverse group of individuals. So there's people coming from Big Four, people coming from smaller private firms, and I'm exposed to so many different areas of business. As I work in the audit office, I do audit, whereas there's so many people who work in maybe risk management, or maybe even sometimes deal with like the stock market or financial accounting, management accounts. So you build a network of friends. They're always there. There's a support network. You're working as part of a team. And as well as that, if you are on the committee, it's good experience for the likes of myself, give myself leadership roles, team working skills, and the endless opportunities of attending social events.
And Claire, it's amazing to think that you're now nearly 3 years with us, coming into your final year, really, I suppose, and doing your FAE in August. So, I mean, what's your experience been training as a chartered accountant with our office?
Challenging so far. You take every day as it comes, and as long as you have a good support network around you, may that be your family, your friends, or your work colleagues, then I would definitely say reach out to them and speak to them during your challenging times. But definitely worthwhile. Like, I couldn't recommend it anymore for friends, family, or anyone.
And as you know, we're celebrating International Women's Day. So, I mean, do you see any benefits in terms of being a woman chartered accountant?
Yes, I definitely do. I think the male species, or the male sex, dominate the accounting industry anyway, and I think women have a role to play. There's so many opportunities and benefits. I think if you are a full-time mother, or if you are the main care of someone, it's a job that you can do. It's a job that you can fit around your lifestyle, because I think we've gone away from the 9 to 5 working life and everything's pretty flexible. So I wouldn't discourage anyone, even with the studies. You can fit that in around your lifestyle. I know there's members of our office, colleagues of mine who've had children and they've managed to go through the qualifications. So for sure, I would definitely recommend it.
Yeah, and I definitely agree with that, too. And we've seen, even from whenever I trained, we've seen a huge increase in the number of women members. And I think that's fabulous, for all of us really, and for society in general. In terms of just think about International Women's Day. I mean, is there anyone that you would say is your role model in terms of a woman and that has supported you through your career so far?
Well, my mother, she's put up with me from day dot. She instilled the values I have today and just made me the person who I am. So I've her to thank.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it? I think that's brilliant that you say your mum. So certainly they're the one that you first relate to, and it's great that you have that support, Claire. And you've talked about support just with your colleagues and with your friends and everything to get you so far. And I know that you're also very keen on physical fitness as well. So do you want to talk a wee bit about how that's helped you, and particularly over the last year, I suppose?
Yeah, well, it's been difficult over the last year given the restrictions of COVID-19, but I think friends and family are a great support, and I've made a really good group of friends at my local CrossFit gym. So they're always there cheering me on at the sidelines, saying you can do it, keep going. And some of them are going through professional exams, so they understand the difficulties and the time commitment that you have to put into it. Naturally, you doubt your capabilities someday, but as long as you have a great peer group and somewhere to go as well, just to take your head away from the books and take your mind off things. It's a challenge in sports, so transferable skills. It transfers into the challenge of going through your chartered exams or the challenge of a job. You learn to deal with it and you just plow on.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's right. And for all our mental health, I think it's really good, even if it's only a walk or a run or whatever, and getting outside and doing something and sharing that with others is fabulous, too. So certainly would encourage that. And I think, our chat has shown that we would encourage others to get involved with the Institute and with Chartered Accountants Ireland as well, and onto those committees. So we certainly, I think you and I will both be happy to chat to any of our students who are keen to do that and get involved as well, so we'll take that forward, maybe Claire as well. But listen, it's been great, absolutely fantastic talking to you. Congratulations once again. Keep in touch and tell us how it's going, and keep up to date with all the activities you get up to.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and of course any support we can provide in the office, we're happy to do that. So lovely talking to you, Claire, and good luck with the studies later on this year.
Thanks, Colette.
Bye.
Bye.